Alright, ladies and gents, y'all know what time it is. It's X-Men 97, Season 1, Episode 7. And here we go. Here we go. Bright Eyes. Oh, they already buried Gambit. So he's officially dead. Man, I really hope they bring him back. But according to sources in the X-Men Reddit, this is going to be permanent.
To remind you that life, like the cards, is wild. How could Remy, so tuned to potential, fail to see how his sins had made him into a hero?
He died as a badass. Fair winds and following seas, mon ami.
How could she not be here? He saved all of us. He saved her.
Grief's a lonely war. Rogue's gotta figure it out on her own.
Yeah.
Logan, you were spared witnessing
So true.
that which Rogue and I saw in Genosha.
Everybody grieves differently.
Battles is not mere grief.
What's she doing? Taking it out on the humans?
You are trespassing. Cease
What do we do, sir?
Gentlemen, need I remind you that we're standing in the same place?
That's General Ross!
Our intruder is an unhinged mutant from the swamp.
Daddy always used to say breaking into prison was easier than breaking out. Now I know you know why I've come a knocking. Where are Henry Gyrick and Bolivar Trask?
Thought your kind were the good guys.
You killed those, Sugar. Now, you get me.
I'm sorry, Scott. The UN just can't commit any more help. Look, folks are frightened. They think Dr. Trask just kicked off an all-out war between humans and mutants. If scared voters see me helping your kind... sorry, son. Just, unfortunate optics.
Typical
Optics,
bureaucratic
son.
shit.
Guess if Genosha had looked more human, you would be more focused on death tolls over polls. Check the headlines, Mr. President. They're all about the virtue of patience. I got too comfortable. Never again.
No one could have seen this coming.
Magneto did. He warned us repeatedly. And so did Madeline.
You sure did.
None of that matters right now. Right now, we have to be strong. For the team. For every mutant still out there who's watching these images. They need hope.
So what are they planning to do? Go help with the rebuilding process?
Stellar work, Amelia.
Triage dies down when the dead stay dead, and everyone wants to be a survivor, but when you actually see one fresh off the belt, a survivor is the last thing I'd want to be.
That's so true.
McCoy. Hank. I'm so sorry.
I'm heartened to know that it is you who will bear witness to what happened in Genosha.
His reporter
The
love.
dream.
Walk with me.
Captain America.
Stand down, Rogue.
Yes.
Please.
Where's Henry Gyrick? He was moved out of Rikers last week.
Genosha wasn't just a mutant tragedy. It shames us all.
Skip the hogwash and tell me what America's top
She's
cop is
pissed.
doing all the way out here.
Like you, I'm hoping to use
This is
Gyrick
some
in our
top
hands
secret
on
facility.
Trask. He built the Sentinels. He's the natural first suspect for that master mold in Genosha. Last week, Gyrick was transferred out of U.S. custody by some covert division in the UN. Black Book. So secret.
They love telling you about it, huh?
No. These sorts don't talk.
OZT. So who's Gyrick to these folks?
Exactly what I plan to ask him. Gyrick was transferred to a facility in Mexico City. Once I get the thumbs up, I'll lead my team to Mexico to apprehend
Damn.
Gyrick.
I reckon we nab Gyrick now.
This uniform shows up in Mexico bashing heads in with you. It sends a message.
Damn right that you stand with mutants. Unless you don't now.
Gotta do this by the book, Rogue. My hands are tied.
Well, if your hands are tied, you will be needing this.
Damn, Rogue.
You call your mom?
I'm on a ski trip in the Alps. Don't just look at me like that. Look what happens when we don't hide. When we shove it in their face.
He needs to stop lying to himself.
I just know I wouldn't want my parents finding out who I was on the 5 o'clock news.
He just needs to come to terms with who he is.
A stranger.
Will you come with me?
Duh.
The priority for the foreseeable future must be damage control.
Oh, tall order when mutants everywhere are taken to the streets.
Riots are the language of the unheard.
Martin Luther King. But smashing windows is destruction, not communication.
Perhaps the professor's vision for the future was too nearsighted, and begging for your tolerance was our first mistake.
Hank, no, that's not what I was saying.
But it is what you mean.
Mm-hmm.
That is the issue. As was your reporting outside my home while my friends were dying. Now forgive me. I dare not waste any more of your tolerance, Miss Tilby.
Yeah, it's easy to speak when it doesn't happen to you. But when it does happen to you, it's the most important issue of your life.
This ain't no jail. This is a damn resort.
That's what happens when you have lack of empathy and don't have the understanding of other people's perspective. What is he, like in a cartel compound or something?
I have no idea where Bolivar Trask is.
I'd wager the ops who put you up nice and fancy might know. What's OZT anyway?
Tell Summers his wife's cute psychic probes won't work this time. Not against this. Not against him.
Honey, this ain't that sort of probe.
Oh, shit. Wait, is that Nimrod? I think that was Nimrod.
Psychic echoes. This much death can stain a place. So many lives.
I think that was Nimrod.
Unfulfilled
That advanced
dreams,
prototype
cycle and
Sentinel.
repeat, stuck, rotting. So many futures.
That dude's
lost.
like pretty much invincible.
Pasts unfinished. Gosh.
I'm sorry, Jean. Well, for how complicated things got between us.
Cyclops'
Feels
Facebook
different
status
this time.
complicated.
All X-Men to the Blackbird immediately. It's Trask. I didn't know what he was using my DNA for. He said nothing about Genosha.
Who didn't?
Mr. Sinister. He didn't say it'd be a mutant massacre. Come to the UN Peace Legion in Madripoor. I'll clear the building. Note this. The lobby vending machine is never out of diet. Come see the horrifying face of your future.
To review, Trask created Master Mold, i.e. all of this is literally his fault, i.e. we can't trust him.
Exactly. Don't do it.
Really is Stranger Days.
Stranger danger.
Buckle up, team. We head to Madripoor.
Non-alcoholic spritzers will be available for you and your friend.
Thanks, Jimbo.
Hey. You got this, okay? We go in, charm with small talk, and...
I'm a mutant.
or that.
This is such a relief.
Oh?
Baby, 4 of our homes have caught fire mysteriously since you turned 16. And do you truly think your father and I believe a band of Somali pirates hijacked your yacht in the Hamptons?
You knew. Why didn't you say anything?
Your father and I agreed. It was your secret to tell. And you would be one of the X-Men, if I'm not mistaken.
And the girlfriend.
Ma'am.
Now the trick will be making sure we keep this all private.
Wait, what now?
What do you mean, keep it private?
Shareholders are rattled by anything mutant-related. They can't know we have a mutant in the family.
It's always about the money.
We'll have to discuss some new rules concerning your associations. And how to be more discreet.
Meine gute Freundin.
Oh, Kurt.
Indeed. It is I, sister.
Bit of a headache, but I'll live.
Where's she at now? Dia de los Muertos. the tragedy in Genosha happened
Remy's dead.
late September?
But that don't mean I'm ready to accept it.
We all grieve in our own way, and her confusion is only natural. But she did not cause Gambit or Magneto to be killed. She helped them live.
Man, you're not doing this alone. What a terroristic fool is this?
Bravo. Just as you dreamt it.
Yet you nearly ruined my surprise.
Oh shit. So we're gonna have another tragedy happen in Madripoor?
Now we know what Trask meant by clearing the building. Sleeping gas.
Praise be, they're never out of diet. Uber secret break room behind a busted vending machine. A game, bad guy. A game.
I'm telling ya, it's Nimrod.
Same mystery getup as the fellas who were guarding Henry Gyrick. OZT.
Maybe we ask poor man's Oppenheimer, but
I made the Sentinels to protect normal people. Now I am become dead.
Tell us what OZT stands for.
Some group that rose from the ashes of my old Sentinel program.
What about Mr. Sinister?
he's building a new type of Sentinel.
Worse than what we saw in Genosha.
How could he even obtain such access?
Child through time.
I don't know, but I won't let him make me any more of a monster than he already has.
Easy, boy. You want redemption? Help us get the real bad guys.
I'm sorry. I have nothing.
Same, sugar.
Bro, you're going to the dark side. That's
What have you done?
What we all
pretty
wanted to
dark
do.
of the X-Men.
Is this who we are now?
That maniac killed Remy and thousands of people on Genosha. And
Oh, shit. What the? What kind of crazy shit is this?
Heaven?
Trask has mutated into some sort of
Human Sentinel.
Prime Sentinel Protocol activated. Terminate mutants.
What kind of shit is this?
Surrender, mutants.
A zombie sentinel.
Inside.
He put Rogue down with one hit. X-Men, take him down.
All mutants neutralized. Stay down!
Captain America.
electromagnetic cluster grenades are the quickest way to take these suckers down.
What the hell are you doing here?
No. All along. It can't be.
Get out of my brain. You're not her.
Nathan.
Let's skip the reunion, Dad. Sinister's working for someone else, someone worse. And if you X-Men don't stop him, there won't be much of a future worth living in.
Trask was a rough draft, and his tussle with the Gene Freaks gave us invaluable tactical data for my real masterpiece.
The X-Men will learn from this too, you blithering fool.
Oh, Sinister. You and the villains of old have been failing since '92 to squash these pests.
Damn.
What you would do is my roadmap for
What a zinger.
You were one of those villains once.
Yet unlike the rest of you, I evolved. My techs repaired a damaged alien satellite the X-Men used to chat with their allies, the Shi'ar.
They said Gyrick killed Xavier.
Our merry band of muties have been selling the world a very big lie.
Who is this guy?
Well, I
He's alive.
Nifty Bob, right? Simply listen and obey. See, you were born for this.
Who is this guy? Well, I definitely have a lot of questions after this episode. Was it Nimrod that we seen? I don't know. I'm pretty sure that was Nimrod. The silhouette of the image that Rogue's seen, that looked like Nimrod's head. But this guy, in the end, I don't know who he is. I'm gonna have to look it up. I had no idea who he is. So if Magneto's alive, that means he needs Magneto for some reason. He probably, you know what? He's probably got Madeline Pryor somewhere stashed too. Because they haven't found their bodies yet. So I think he might have Madeline Pryor stashed somewhere too. He probably needs him because they're Omega level mutants. So he probably needs their power for some type of experimentation. Who knows? We'll see in the next episode. But yeah, this is it for me. Let me know what y'all think. Put down in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you in the next one. Peace.